The Young and the Restless spoilers, full Tuesday update, recap the 28th of July, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, my fellow Genoa City gossipers. Today is a beautiful, drama-filled day, and I am so ready to dive into the absolute madness that our favorite soap is serving up right now. Grab your biggest mug of coffee, because we have a ton to unpack. I cannot believe they are doing this to Sally Spectra again. I mean, I am sitting here typing furiously at 2 a.m. because Billy Abbott is officially the most infuriating man on daytime television right now. Am I the only one who wants to throw a heavy object at the screen every single time he opens his mouth lately? So, Sally is pregnant, she is incredibly vulnerable, and she is dealing with the absolute devil incarnate, Victor Newman, who is trying to destroy her company. And what does Billy do? He throws a massive, childish temper tantrum because Victoria Newman, of all people in the world, told him about the Newman Media and Spectra Charles situation before Sally did. Like, give the woman a break. She is fighting for her life. Let's just break this down for a second because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills watching this unfold. Sally is pregnant. She has already lost baby Ava, which was hands down the most heartbreaking storyline I have ever watched. I've been watching since 2015, and that completely wrecked me. Now she is trying to protect her peace, her health, and her unborn child from Victor, who is actively trying to bankrupt her and steal her legacy. She had absolutely no choice but to surrender or sell out. Adam literally stepped up to buy Newman Media to protect her because Victor is a monster. But Billy doesn't care about Sally's immense stress or the safety of their baby. He only cares about his bruised ego and the fact that his ex-wife knew something before he did. And then Billy has the sheer audacity to go interrogate Adam about Spectra Charles. I'm sorry, but who does Billy think he is right now? He is acting like a petulant child, keeping his own dark secrets and sulking in the corner while Sally suffers. Remember when Billy gambled away his life savings? Remember when he slept with Summer? Yeah, didn't work out too well for him then either. He is the undisputed king of keeping massive, destructive secrets, but the second Sally tries to handle a corporate crisis without holding his hand, he turns into a complete jerk. His resentment is growing by the second, and I am calling it right now. This marriage is doomed. Billy is going to cheat or self-destruct. He always does when he gets resentful, and Sally deserves so much better than a man who acts like a teenager. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Victor getting angry at Adam and Chelsea. Are you kidding me, Victor? Victor is literally the one who orchestrated the vicious attacks on Sally's company. He pushed a pregnant woman into a corner just for power. Adam is just trying to protect the mother of his late child, and Chelsea is actually being the moral compass and the voice of reason for once, calling out Victor's fake AI evidence against Phyllis. But Victor cannot stand it when his children don't blindly obey his every psychotic whim. The hypocrisy of Victor Newman is truly boundless. He expects total, unwavering loyalty while actively destroying the people his children care about. I am so glad Adam and Chelsea are standing their ground, even if Victor is breathing fire down their necks. Okay, back to the point. Let's talk about Nikki. My heart is absolutely shattering for Nikki Newman right now. Her health is deteriorating again, and the fact that she still cannot see after the bandages were removed is just devastating. There was this scene where she was just staring into the mirror, or trying to, and you could feel the crushing weight of her despair. It honestly terrifies me. We all know Nikki's tragic history. Whenever she feels powerless, overwhelmed, or trapped by her physical limitations, the alcohol starts calling her name. Is she going to relapse? I am dreading it, but I can totally see the writers going there because they love to torture her. And in the middle of all this trauma, Victor and Nikki agree to start over. What does that even mean? I know some people are loving this reunion, but personally, I am utterly disgusted. Victor literally tricked her into signing away her Newman Enterprises shares while she was drugged and terrified of dying. He used her medical crisis to steal her power and put it in a trust he controls. And now they are just going to hit the reset button because she's blind and vulnerable? Nikki deserves so much better than a man who manipulates her medical proxy to hoard corporate power. But of course, they are the great Victor and Nikki, so we are just supposed to forget the emotional abuse and cheer for them? I am not buying it. Speaking of emotional abuse and trauma, can we talk about Nick Newman's absolute downfall? The man is spiraling into a dark abyss, and it is so hard to watch. The drugs, the fentanyl, the cocaine, the blinding rage, the trauma from Matt Clark, it is completely destroying him. But what really gets me is that he went straight to Sharon to confide in her. Chic fans, are we breathing? Because I am screaming. Nick always goes back to Sharon when his life falls apart. She is his safe place, his ultimate confidant. But this time, the shocking secret he told her must be so heavy, so incredibly dark, that she immediately turned around and told Noah. Why did Sharon tell Noah? What is the shocking secret? Is it about the drugs? Is it about Nick wanting to literally murder Matt Clark and hide the body? Noah is already a ticking time bomb when it comes to Matt. If Sharon told Noah that Nick is either using hard drugs again or planning a homicide, Noah is going to do something incredibly stupid. I love Noah, but he is so impulsive and fiercely protective of his family. I am terrified that Noah is going to go after Matt himself and end up in a body bag or a prison cell. The Newman men are just falling apart at the seams, and Sharon is left trying to hold the broken pieces together. And then there is Matt Clark. I can't even type his name without rolling my eyes so hard it hurts. So now Matt is trying to make amends with Sienna Bacall? Give me a massive break. Sienna has been acting completely indifferent to his psychotic behavior and his fake amnesia, and now they are supposed to have some kind of twisted redemption romance? I don't buy it for a single second. Matt is a master manipulator. He wants admiration, and he wants fear. He doesn't know how to love anyone. I know Tamara Braun is an amazing actress and brings so much depth to Sienna, but Sienna needs to run for the hills before Matt destroys her too. But wait, it gets worse. Matt and Phyllis Summers sharing a toast? I am literally pulling my hair out. Phyllis, what on earth are you doing? This man tortured your ex-husband. This man is the reason Nick is currently a drug-addicted mess facing a total downfall. And you are clinking glasses with him and celebrating? I know Phyllis is desperate for redemption and identity after the whole AI frame-up disaster with Christine, but aligning herself with Matt Clark is a new, sickening low. It makes me sick, honestly. It's like she wants to punish the Newmans so badly that she will literally sleep with the devil to do it. She is her own worst enemy, and this is going to blow up in her face so spectacularly. Okay, I need to take a deep breath, because this next part makes my blood boil hotter than anything else on this show. Kane Ashby and Lily Winters. Their romance is heating up. I'm sorry, but what? Did we all just collectively hallucinate the part where Kane blackmailed Lily for control of Chancellor Winters by holding his bone marrow hostage? He literally used Malcolm's impending death as a bargaining chip to steal her company, and now they are making heart eyes at each other and getting romantic? I absolutely refuse to accept this writing. Lily is a strong, independent billionaire CEO. Why is she falling back into bed with her toxic, manipulative ex-husband who just extorted her entire family? It is an insult to her character growth. On a slightly less enraging note, Audra Charles is celebrating a victory. Honestly, good for her. Audra is a ruthless corporate shark, and in a town full of hypocrites who pretend to be moral, at least she owns her wickedness. I am totally here for Audra winning whatever it is. She has been a great friend to Sally through all this pregnancy trauma, giving her the pregnancy test and supporting her, so seeing Audra get a win makes me smile. We need more unapologetic women in Genoa City who don't let these entitled men walk all over them. Meanwhile, Abby Winters is confiding in Daniel Romalotti Jr. That is such an interesting and unexpected dynamic. Abby has been through absolute hell lately with the kidnapping of Dominic by Patty Williams and Dr. Markham. She is probably traumatized beyond belief, suffering from severe PTSD, and Daniel is always stuck playing the exhausted peacemaker for his crazy mother, Phyllis. Maybe they can bond over having the most exhausting, chaotic families in Genoa City. I actually really like the idea of them leaning on each other. It's fresh, it's different, and God knows Abby needs someone sane to talk to right now. I can't with this show sometimes, but I also can't stop watching. The stakes are so incredibly high right now, and every single day feels like a powder keg waiting to explode. Between Sally's pregnancy hanging by a thread because of Billy's childish resentment, Nick's drug-fueled downfall and shocking secrets, Nikki's heartbreaking blindness and toxic truce with Victor, and Lily's absolutely baffling romantic choices with Kane, my anxiety is through the roof. I need Billy to grow up and act like a father. I need Victor to face some actual permanent consequences for his manipulations. And I desperately need someone to take Matt Clark down for good before he ruins anyone else's life. What do you guys think? Am I overreacting about Billy? No, I'm not. He is the worst. Let me know in the comments, because I need to vent with people who actually understand this beautiful madness